Hi, my name is Nick, and I'm here with the College Success Initiative to talk about different experiences at colleges. The purpose of this conversation is to help people, both children.
وأذن في الناس بالحج يأتوك رجالا وعلى كل ضامر يأتين من كل فج عميق.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The ayah that was just recited, it's addressing human beings. It's not directed towards Muslim alone. It is addressing human beings that pronounce to the people to come to Hajj. And obviously, it simply means that Hajj is relevant and useful to those who believe in it. Those who do not believe in it would not find anything substantial and useful in it. So the message is to humanity at large, saying that if you believe in the following things, then this is an institution where you can reclaim your belief and you can reclaim your humanity. And what is this Hajj all about? It is primarily to pronounce the most essential fact that the Quran has been emphasizing, is that the human beings are one because their Lord and their Creator is one. So Hajj is inviting people to monotheism, to the idea of the oneness of God. And the Quran is saying that the oneness of God is a logical culmination of human search for a higher entity, for an authority that is in control of everything. And it is in that particular sense that the Quran is inviting people to look at their own ideas and ideals in their relationship to God and believe in the oneness of God. And the Quran is saying that when you would believe in the oneness of God, you will also believe in the oneness of humanity. And Hajj is an institution which proves to the people beyond any doubt that human beings are one. And how does it do? It basically retells the story of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, that at the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he brought his family to that barren land and then left the family there, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created provisions for that family, and whatever the practices Mother Hajra did became a symbol for the posterity to follow, so that they could live the spirit of Hajj. And it is in this particular context that we have to see that the Hajj is basically a complete institution that re-emphasizes and refocuses on the oneness of God, oneness of humanity, and recognizes the sacrifices that people give to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to remember the families and the family that stood for monotheism in the worst possible times at that particular moment of history. So let us cherish that moment. Let us celebrate that by being part of the humanity and by involving ourselves in the human struggle for their dignity. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin ar-Rahman ar-Rahim Malik Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. The English translation of that is, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise and thanks be to Allah, Lord of the worlds and all that exists, the most gracious, the most merciful, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense, the day of resurrection. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. So guide us on the straight way, the way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, and not the way of those who have earned your anger and your wrath. And with that, I, Hassan Rashid, welcome you to another episode of your Human Service News. Excuse me, the History, Community Life, and Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. Just another segment of Human Service News and Information. Okay, I guess you gathered from the opening video that it's Hajj time, and Hajj is an Arabic word that means pilgrimage. It's time for all the believers and supporters, sympathizers of the religion of Islam to make the annual pilgrimage to to the holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. So most people will go and some won't go. Well, I guess they're about, I don't know the count this year. It's always greater than the previous year. So when we get the count of how many attended the Hajj this year, I'll definitely share it with you. So with that, once again, this is the History, Community Life, Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. I'm Hassan Rashid, your host, and I welcome you to another episode. So with that, it's always excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come into your lives. And also, thank you for joining us once again. Before we get into our broadcast, I'd like to say I'd like to extend some special blessings, condolence, and prayers out to Miss Aretha Franklin. That's right, that's the soul sister. They used to call her soul sister number one. She's very ill, and she's just been released from the hospital in Detroit, and she's home with her family. But everybody's invited to say a prayer to Miss Aretha Franklin. So with that, my deepest sympathies and condolence go out to Aretha Franklin, Miss Aretha Franklin, and may she get well soon. Okay, all praises due to Allah. Okay, before we get into the subject of our broadcast today, which is Hajj, okay, I'd like to tell you a little bit about something that's going to transpire right here with CCTV, okay? This is when it's entitled Foursquare and Ice Cream, okay? That's Thursday, September 20th, 2018, 5:30 p.m. A team building opportunity for your crew. Exactly what you think it is. Cambridge Community Television and the Central Square Business Association, in celebration of a CCTV's 30th anniversary, bring you Foursquare and Ice Cream corporate teams, and courageous individuals will go compete for trophies and the coveted right of first ingestions. Okay, the opportunity to have the first tasting of CCTV's inspired custom-made Tuscanini ice cream flavor. Okay, you remember Foursquare teams for 4 players face off and eliminate others to declare victory. Instead of the kids you used to play with, you are now joined by your co-workers, office mates, limbering up and taking a slide at unimaginable fame. September 20th. If it's been a while since you were in the 5th grade, find the official rules at square4.org/rules. All players will receive a special edition t-shirt, pre-game snacks, heaps of Foursquare playtime, and an after party with food and cash bars. All players will sample the new ice cream flavor, but we'll have to watch at the winners get the first bite. Sign up at right here, CCTV, cambridge.org/Foursquares ice cream. Okay, single team, 4 players, registration include pregame snack, bottled water, special edition t-shirts, our after party, solid night of fun for your buddies, double the fun. 8 players, unlimited players. Okay, so if you like, there's a corporate sponsors team. I almost forgot that. Unlimited players, deadline 9/1. Okay, special thanks to Cambridge Family, YMCA, and Tuscanini. Okay, so if you'd like additional information, you can go to, you can email info@cctvcambridge.org. That's all I have on that contact information. Once again, at cctvcambridge.org. So those of you who need additional information on Foursquare Ice Cream, 30 September 20th, 2018, a team building opportunity for you and your crew. Okay, let's get back to Hajj. It's Hajj, that's the holy pilgrimage of the Islamic belief system, okay? So all Muslims are required, if they're able, healthy, to make pilgrimage at least once in a lifetime. Okay, I haven't made mine yet, but inshallah, I hope that Allah has that in the cards for me. Okay. Another thing, this is the month of Dhul Hijjah in the Islamic calendar, and August this year, Dhul Hijjah fell on Sunday, August 12th. So today is the 4th day of Dhul Hijjah, and I just want to bring that to your attention, okay? So we can be on the same footing here. We can have a mutual understanding, or some type of understanding of what today is in Islamic, according to the Islamic calendar and the Gregorian calendar. That's our calendar that we believe, that we follow here in the Western Hemisphere. So this is Dhul Hijjah 5. Okay, so I think that the pilgrimage starts next week, I believe, next Tuesday, okay? But it depends on different groups of Muslims, you know. They're not all unified in these different pillars of Islam, making Hajj once in a lifetime. Some don't even make it until perform Hajj until December, okay? I'd like to bring your attention to another thing. I came across a story. It's a story I want to share with you, and it's a story that was about Muhammad Ali, the late and great champ Muhammad Ali. His daughter, she's a Los Angeles social worker, and this is her story about, it all relates to Hajj. So I'm going to share some reading with you, and fasten your seatbelts. We'll be through this in a minute. Okay, to prepare for this year's Hajj, the annual Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca that begins August 19, Maryam Ali, a Los Angeles social worker and the eldest child of the late Muhammad Ali, has been spending time in saunas and walking in the Southern California heat to get acclaim to Saudi Arabia's 110-degree weather. She has also been watching her spending. The financial commitment is often the toughest challenge Muslims face as they try to compete one of the 5 pillars of the Islamic faith. The Massachusetts-based travel company, Adam Travel, for instance, offers 9 Hajj packages this year, costing $7,490 and $22,500 per person, depending on the length of the stay and quality of the accommodations, okay? Despite her father's success, Ali, 50, said she's always lived off her social worker's salary and never had $8,000 lying around to make the trip. A few years ago, she started putting money aside, even foregoing a 50-year party, she said, so she could one day make the journey. Ali had already made a down payment to a tour group when she was connected to the Hajj Project, a group founded in Los Angeles a year ago by Christian Ajee, 63, a human resource specialist who converted to Islam in 2019. Alhamdulillah. After returning from Hajj 3 years ago, Najee realized how common it is for women to forgo the trip. Not only is money a frequent obstacle, but family duties, health, and even how women think about pilgrimage all prevents them from going. This year, Ali became the first woman selected to receive help from the group. Putting off things for themselves is just part of being a woman, Najee said. We take care of the family, we take care of our children, we take care of our husbands, we take care of our parents. I wanted to do something that would inspire, educate women to want to make Hajj a higher priority in their lives. Okay, so that's just a little bit of it. I'm gonna I'm not gonna. I found out this article was longer than I thought it was. It's about 3 page. So I just give you a small insight into how folks are preparing, from all levels of the financial arena, are preparing to make Hajj. Okay, hopefully, inshallah, if you're a Muslim and you're listening to this, Allah bless you to make that Hajj once in your lifetime. Okay. Another thing, there's several conferences coming up during the upcoming Labor Day weekend. So I just want to share a promo I have with you from the, I guess this conference group is this conference is coming up. It's related to, I think, ISNA, and it's going to be held in Houston. So they can tell you more about it than I can. So let's fasten your seatbelts and hang on for this.
I'm the Kabir Vice President of ISJ Islamic Society Greater Houston. Alhamdulillah, this year we are excited to have the annual convention of ISNA Islamic Society of North America here in Houston, Texas for the first time, and it's the 55th anniversary of ISNA, alhamdulillah. That being said, when we look at the theme of this year's convention, in God we trust, it's a very personal message, it's a very personal theme. I urge you and encourage you all to come and join us. We will be there, inshallah. We will have this opportunity, golden opportunity, to internalize, interiorize, and personalize this message in our lives. When I look at the speakers who are going to be joining us this year, it's a very impressive list, and inshallah, it will add to the value into our lives in many ways that we can't even fathom to imagine. So we look forward to seeing you there. We encourage each and every one of you to do it. Advocate on our behalf, bi'idhnillah. Come and join hands with us and join us at the convention.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother in Islam, Azhar Aziz. I'm here at one of the Islamic Society of Greater Houston's mosque, and I'm extremely grateful to Brother Ayman and the Shura of Islamic Society of Greater Houston for partnering with ISNA and helping us for our 55th annual convention. The theme of this convention was inspired through this Quranic verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ وَكِيلًا, and put your trust in Allah as Allah is the best disposer of your affairs. So we are extremely grateful to the community who has responded so far, beyond our expectations. Alhamdulillah, thousands of people have already registered. The bazaar is sold out. This year we have so many different activities. There is a 3K run, there is a Qira competition, there is a health fair, there is a separate track for youth, and there will be a film festival, there will be a Meet the Author program, there will be community service recognition luncheon where a prominent community leader and a prominent scholar will get recognized and will receive the Lifetime Achievement Award. So I want to once again urge you to please go online at isna.net, isna.net, register yourself and come and participate in this convention. From the beginning of this year, we have already reached out to 50 communities in the state of Texas and in the adjacent states. We have visited many masajids, we have reminded people in Jummah khutbahs, we have given qatiras, we have interacted with them on social media. So alhamdulillah, all the hard work was done. Now we expect our community to respond very positively, come in large number under one roof, show our strength. It will be extremely heartwarming to see thousands and thousands of Muslims under one roof, listening to prominent leaders, scholars, activists, who will talk about our accomplishments and who will also talk about the challenges that we face, and inshallah we will try to find solution to these challenges. So it will be an amazing opportunity for your entire family. The dates are from August 31st to September 3rd at George Brown Convention Center in this great city of Houston. Myself and Brother Ayman will be there specially to welcome you and to host you. So inshallah, look forward to see all of you at this convention. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, that's the ISNA annual convention to be held in Houston this year. If you'd like additional information, go to ISNA. ISNA is the acronym for Islamic Society of North America. You can go to the website of ISNA. That is isna.net. That's isna.net. Okay, and that convention is going to be held Labor Day during the Labor Day weekend down in Houston. But if you like a convention that's a lot closer to Eastern Massachusetts or New England, there is a 29th annual Muslim convention being held by the Mosque Cares in Ministry of Imam Wardi Muhammad. It's going to be held down in Newark. That's what is it, about an hour's flight from Boston. But if you like to attend the convention, it's much closer. It's Newark, Mosque Cares 29th annual convention entitled Responses and Solutions for Progress, Building the Community and Family. That's August 31st to the 2nd at the Robert Trent Hotel down in Newark, New Jersey, okay? So you still have time to register for that. That's about 2-3 weeks away. You still have time to register for that. So if you like this additional information concerning registration, accommodations, travel, etc., you can go to the website of Mosque Cares. That's themosquecares.com. 29th Annual Muslim Convention to be held down in Newark, New Jersey at the Robert Trent Hotel. Okay, moving closer to home, back to Eastern Massachusetts. This is some information I'd like to share with you from the Sufi Service Committee of Boston. And they want you to share your love with the less fortunate. Okay, share your love with the less fortunate. Volunteers of all backgrounds are warmly invited to join the charitable activities. Ways to participate: sorting, organizing, donating, clothing, preparing and serving meals, making delivery to food pantries, administrative assistance, financial contributions. So you're invited to contact the Sufi Service Committee of Boston. That's SufiServiceBoston@gmail.com. SufiServiceBoston@gmail.com. Telephone number 617-938-3680. That's 84. They're located at 84 Pembroke Street, Massachusetts, 02118, and 769 Concord Avenue. That's right here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, 02138. So their website is www.nimatullifiboson.org/charity. That's Sufi Service Committee inviting you to share your love with the less fortunate and come out and participate with them, sorting, organizing, donating clothing, preparing and serving meals, making delivery to food pantries, administrative assistance, financial contributions, etc. They're located once again at 84 Pembroke Street, Boston, 769 Concord Avenue, right here in Cambridge. And the telephone number to call is 617-938-3680. Okay, I got some more, but I always tell you some more information to share with you, and news, etc., from the Muslim American sector and MOSAIC here in Eastern Massachusetts and beyond. But as time always catches up with us, and we never have enough time to do all that we would like to do, intend to do. But there's always the next time. So until next time, I'm Hassan Rashid. And I always leave you with the fact that superior wisdom can never be subjected by inferior wisdom. So until next time, I leave you with the international cordial and greeting of peace in the Arabic language, and that is Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Okay.
وأسألك اللطف فيما قضيت وأسألك اللطف فيما قضيت
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قامت الصلاة قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله لا إله إلا الله
استووا أقيموا صفوفكم واعتدلوا أقيموا صفوفكم واعتدلوا الخلل سووا صفوفكم الله أكبر الله
أكبر الله أكبر
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين من جاء بالحسنة فله خير وهم منها فزع يومئذ آمنون ومن جاء بالسيئة فكبت وجوههم في النار إلا ما كنتم تعملون إنما أمرت أن أعبد